Y'all ready to blaze away or what?
We just had an absolute landmine go off in the Tekken community. The official Tekken account posted, then deleted this message we're going to talk about. So, this is about the final character, it's about the reveal. It doesn't seem like this was supposed to go up now because they posted it and deleted it. And players are really trying to figure out what exactly does this mean. I may need to make a second follow-up video because now that this information is out there, I'm sure they're going to want to try to say something else to, try to not calm down the players, but, they accidentally put this thing out there. So I may need to make a second video once we get more news. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, but let's read this. Fighters, with the excitement growing for the upcoming Tekken World Tour 2024 Global Finals, the Tekken team would like to share more details regarding the major events coming up this week. So they're saying this week, but they posted it early, right? So this is something that was probably meant to be posted like 3 or 4 days from now, right? They say new information about future updates for Tekken 8 will be announced. However, regarding the next playable character, no additional information will be revealed during this event. So what that sounds like is they're confirming that they will not announce or reveal any characters at the Tekken World Tour Finals, which I have a video that I uploaded today, and I also have a video where I am reacting to Maximilian. And basically what I say in both of those videos is that throughout the entirety of Tekken 7, they always did reveals at the Tekken World Tour Finals. And this time, for the first time ever, they are not doing that. They are going to choose what we believe to be the Game Awards over the Tekken World Tour Finals. And this gives even more credibility to the idea that the character is not only a guest character, but a very big guest character, because the thing about the Game Awards is that you have to pay money to go up on stage. You can't just go up there and talk for 40 minutes without giving them that money's worth. So the fact that they're choosing to go with the Game Awards over the Tekken World Tour Finals, whatever they're going to show us is massive. Now, this may be bad news for all of you guys who are waiting for your main character, people waiting for Miguel, Armor King, Anna, whoever, right? I don't think they're going to show those characters at the Game Awards, but just going off of the idea of it being one character, that one character probably will not be any of the Tekken characters and will most certainly be a guest character. Let's continue reading. It says our team is currently working on the announcements and release later this winter to ensure we can fully meet everyone's expectation. I also want to add to this and say we know that they will 100% have the final character out by December 31st. Well, maybe this is changing that, because this screenshot, which I got from High Buff Gigas, it says here, the only line you need to pay attention to is this one here, where it says DLC characters included in playable year 1 pass will be available December 31st. So that's them in the past saying that everything will be out by December 31st. But with them saying later in winter, I mean, I personally wouldn't describe the end of December as later in winter. When they say that, it sounds like they're talking about January or something like that. Now, is that a delay? Is that, them pushing the schedule back? I honestly don't know. Like I said, I may need to make a follow-up video because I'm pretty sure they're going to want to clarify this, because players are going to be speculating like crazy. So just subscribe to the channel. They say, we are preparing a warm welcome for all headed to the Tekken World Tour Finals 2024, where the first world champions of Tekken 8 will be crowned the King of the Iron Fist, and to the Tekken 30th anniversary event, the Excellent Tekken Festival, which will feature various Tekken-related activities. We look forward to welcoming you at both venues throughout the online streaming for both events. So this final part is talking about, one, they're going to be doing the actual tournament where everyone's competing, but then two, what they're also going to be doing is there's like this festival side of it. There's like a party side of it that's going on after. We don't know too many details about what they're going to be doing there. Obviously, it looks like no reveals there. Something else I will add to this as well is this screenshot right here is about the European Tekken Cup 2024. That tournament circuit is currently ongoing. And with this screenshot that I got from the website, as you can see at the bottom, it says, for the first time ever, European Tekken Cup 3 is hosting a last chance qualifier. The finals and the LCQ will be hosted at Gamescom LAN from the 21st to the 23rd of February. Now, what they're highlighting here is that that tournament will end in February. So, with them talking about how they want to extend the final character into winter, does that collide with this or does that align with it? Because my previous predictions was that they would announce the final character on the 8th. That character would come out before December 31st, and then January it would be silent. February, it would be pretty much silent. And then at Gamescom LAN on the 23rd for the finals of the European Tekken Cup, I was predicting that that's when they'll announce season 2. But maybe that's not the case anymore. If I just had to try to throw out an idea of what these guys could be planning, maybe they will announce the final character at the Game Awards, and then they'll do a Tekken Talk sometime in January, and then February we'll get another trailer, and then the character will be out, and then they'll start season 2 at EVO Japan. Because now that I'm thinking about it, what they did for Lydia and basically season 1, so Eddie, they announced him before the game came out. But for Lydia, at EVO Japan, that's when they put out the official season 1 trailer, and they had all the things that they were going to do in the updates, story DLC, balance update. So maybe that's the actual blueprint that we're looking at. Another thing you could talk about for this is how the developers always shoot themselves in the foot. They have a long history of accidentally posting trailers. You could talk about Brian Fury trailer and how that leaked at Combo Breaker like a year ago, 2 years ago, I can't remember. But you can also talk about how they leaked their whole entire roster because Harada was showing it to a room full of people and someone took a picture with their phone. You could talk about how Azazina and Raven leaked early, even though the roster already leaked at that point. They kind of confirmed it because their website broke and we seen it. You had multiple instances in the past where it's like Bandai Namco Brazil, they leaked Kunimitsu. Now you have this Twitter account just posting stuff. I guess this is just what happens when a company is so massive, when a company has so many functioning parts. One mistake from one employee who's just waiting for the clock to hit 4, that's all it takes. And then boom, now the player base is salivating. This is so frequent to where you have to wonder if it's intentional at this point. I know Harada-san gets upset and and he says it's not intentional, but with how frequently Bandai Namco posts Tekken stuff accidentally early, it has to be intentional. They don't even do that for Dragon Balls. They don't do that for none of the other Bandai Namco games. Only Tekken. Another thing that I think is very interesting about Tekken is how they're separating the reveals from the competition. They want people to watch the tournaments solely for the tournaments. This is why at EVO and EVO Vegas and Japan and whatnot, they do the reveals before, and then after the reveal, they let the top 8 happen. They don't really want people to watch the top 8 and then be spamming, what character is it? What character is it? Me personally, I think it would be better to do it after because everyone's like they're watching regardless, right? Even if they're in the chat talking about DLC or whatnot, they're watching regardless. And with them doing this separation between the Tekken World Tour Finals and the actual reveal, which seems to be taking place at the Game Awards, you have to wonder what kind of impact this will have on the people who are viewing the global finals. Would people be willing to stay up late, to wake up early to check it out? Or will people just watch a rerun of it when it gets posted to YouTube or Twitter or whatever, right?